Thanks everybody for coming tonight. Welcome to the official launch for the Legend of Eternity Cavern of Sirens. Yeah, thank you so much. Just before I do start, I'd just like to take this opportunity to acknowledge the Rumble traditional owners of the land in elders past and present. So my name is Ziril, Starrz, and I'm the creator and owner of the Forever and Perfect Eternity and Eternity Legacy. So it gives me great pleasure to be able to present this unique leisure piece in the leisure space. This has been an absolute joyride, especially with the supporters and believers and to the loyals who have stood by me each step of the way. Thank you so much. It's nice being able to be creative enough to be able to create and design another product in the leisure space. So just over the weekend I got messages and confirmation of my wellbeing products being listed by clinical specialists and also being recognised in the beauty pageant space with lifestyle choices. I feel these days as more products are being further analysed, I think at some point we can be overcritical with what we should eat and how we should live. So as the creator and designer of some therapeutic mindfulness products, some of my research explores human evidence of human energy and natural energy and how you can harness your energy into your own environment. It's challenged the thinking of others, so there's an overlay with traditional, ancient, contemporary, and modern practices. But at the end of the day, I think it just comes down to preference and lifestyle choices, which kind of brings me back to my legacy item, the Legend of Eternity, Cavern of Sirens, which gives me great gratitude to be able to present another unique gift of time, which can be spent with loved ones, relatives, friends, and family. So the sequel to the Legend of Phantasopia is another adventure game and strategy of tactics. The story behind it is about Erotic Zero, who in the first sequel spent a lot of time traveling and researching plants, looking for perfection and discovered winds. So after discovering winds, he was satisfied he found perfection. So he continued on his way, but unbeknown to Erotic Zero, he never realized the winds continued to follow him. Until one day, Winds asked to capture him in a card, and Erotic Zero said yes in exchange for wings. So Erotic Zero honoured his agreement, and Winds gifted him wings. So Winds took notice of what he was doing and asked him if he could be his forever, and Erotic Zero said yes. So he continued to follow him, and their love went on to open the portal of eternity to Phantasopia, which then brings us to this second leisure game, which explores Phantasopia and the Legend of Eternity. It is a PG-rated game, and for persons 10 years plus with parental guidance, is recommended. It is a critical thinking game, and for people of strategies, and is for 2 to 4 players. So the cost is $200 for a board game, but I think of it as an investment well spent, as it can generate a sequence of memories over a lifetime with loved ones, with and in the company of others, which is time well spent. So you can play it many times as you want with one purchase, as to buying a pair of shoes, which usually wears out around 12 to 18 months. Obviously, depending on how well you look after it, will contribute to its longevity. #no refunds or warranties. But what makes this game really interesting, I think, is that it's not only the realm that it is in, or the strategy, but I think the game is interesting because of its characters. And the characters are the standouts as you were trying to work your way through trying to unravel the mystery. But yes, I would definitely like to, in particular, thank Delilah McGilvray, one of my biggest supporters, as she's always says to me, no one trusts you, but I trust you. Yeah, and Crystal, who's here today, who's been there with PR, yeah, always in support of me since from primary school. So thank you so much for being here. And the lovely ladies at the back, who have always supported me as well. Ever since meeting me, thank you. So yeah. And everyone who did resonate to my frequency as this story has become a part of their home. So yeah, to be able to share it in that context is a nice reciprocation of that energy frequency. So thank you so much for coming. And